Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to talk about how to get on the Explore page on Instagram, what the Instagram Explore hours are, and whether or not there's a new algorithm. Friends, we have an Instagram page. It's where we use our own Explore tactics. Many of our posts have landed on the Explore page, and we even have a post with millions of views. Now, what tactics have we used ourselves? We also have an article, which we'll go to as well. What are Instagram's Explore hours? I'll be talking about these things in general. First of all, we have this Instagram account. In the last 30 days on it, let's take a look together. We've gotten 5.5 million views. So, how do we do this? Generally, the reels we share end up on the Explore page, friends. I especially recommend sharing reels. First, we compiled our tactics for this in an article. Let's go to this article. It doesn't matter if it's from your phone or computer. Let's go to webhakim.com from Chrome. Let's go to n.webhakim.com. Here, in the search bar at the top right, let's type Instagram. Let's type Instagram. Instagram. Let's search. When we type and search for Instagram, let's find this article, the Instagram Explore Hours article. Let's go to this article. Let's go to the article this way. As you know, getting on the Explore page on Instagram now is all about the algorithm. We have a table here where we share the Explore hours. You can take a look at it. What should you pay attention to here? For example, what are the peak engagement hours on weekdays and weekends? We talked about these. Now, first, let's briefly talk about the Explore hours. Look, as you can see here, on Monday it says 9 to 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 to 7 p.m., and 9 to 10 p.m. Why do these posting intervals say, for example, 9 to 10 on Monday? That's right, when everyone is starting work. There can be a lot of activity on Monday at that time. In the evening, as you know, at 9 to 10 p.m., everyone has their phone in their hand. Everyone is scrolling through Instagram. Around 9 to 10 at night. 11 to 12 might be a bit late, because that's when people start going to bed. In short, you can find the tactics, hours, and so on in the table here. Friends, we've prepared a checklist for you here. It's called the Instagram Explore Checklist. Posted during peak hours, between 6 to 7 or 8 to 9 p.m. Used 5 to 10 relevant hashtags. By the way, these should be niche hashtags related to your topic. You've checked this one as well. Responded to comments in the first 30 minutes. This is absolutely crucial. You've probably heard this before. Getting on the Explore page within the first 10 minutes to an hour is so important. If you get quick engagement within the first 10 minutes to an hour, or if you reply quickly to a comment, your potential to land on the Explore page increases significantly, folks. This one's done too. I also recommend adding subtitles and tags to your reels. You've done these as well. Avoid reposted content with watermarks. Absolutely do not post republished or watermarked content. This is also very important. Also, friends, it would be very, very good if you interact with 2 or 3 unique accounts. It becomes even more important for Instagram to potentially get you on the Explore page in the new algorithm system. Now, let's talk about the times again here. Here for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friends, this doesn't find the best times for maximum engagement for all hours. My recommendation here is that the time you'll get the highest engagement is in the evening. Because, as you know, Monday morning is a busy time for everyone. If you post on weekdays between 6 and 7, your chances of potentially landing on the Explore page increase until 9 or 10, until people go to sleep. On weekends, between 8 and 10 are also ideal hours. Since people stay up later on weekends, I think this will be better for you. A little further up here, we tried to create a new list for the Instagram algorithm. We did it with both artificial intelligence and by ourselves, just as I showed you on my Instagram account. For example, first, there's the engagement rate. You know, in the first 30 minutes, likes, saves, shares, and comments are vital, and they're ranked by importance, hence the 4 stars. You absolutely need to get that engagement right away in the first 30 minutes. Second is watch time. How long do users stay on your post, meaning your reels? By the way, it's worth mentioning this. If you post reels instead of posts, we've experienced this a lot. When we make a post, we generally don't get any comments, nor do we get much of a chance to land on the Explore page. We usually get there through Reels sprints. Let me show you from here too. For example, we are looking. 279K views. Reels hit Explore. Well, I have my Instagram account open here. Let me talk about this. For example, below we wrote, what do you think? Driving people to the comments is crucial, so you should always direct them there on all your reels and posts. You've probably even seen it with YouTubers. You've likely heard or seen them directing people to the comments, saying, let's meet in the comments. Now, let's continue with other things. For example, what's in the algorithms? There are our relationships. Between you and the audience, these returning viewers. Instagram says this here. Yes, if there are users returning to this account, it means this account is doing something useful. You can look at the other algorithm criteria this way as well. Now let's go up. You have a list here. Let's look at it. Again, look, here among the factors affecting the Explore page ranking, there is again engagement, the engagement rate. Here, likes, comments, shares, and saves are the most important things in the first 1 to 2 hours. Posts made while users are actively browsing ensure your content is viewed faster. So, sharing and saving your content is also quite important. Again, as I said, the recency of the post. Definitely don't miss these times. We set between 6 on weekdays, between 6 and 7 on weekdays, between 8 and 10 on weekends. So how do we, for example, get almost all of our posts to over 100,000 views on the Explore page? To be honest, we don't do much beyond what I've already told you. See, if interested, the comment. Focus your niche. Get comments. And definitely direct people to the comments, friends, and don't forget those times, the posting times. So that was our video. If you have any more questions, you can reach me at webhakim.com or through the comments on YouTube. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. See you later. Goodbye.